Welcome back, guys. We're here to do part 3 of the build. TT-02 Mustang GT4. And we're going to be putting the lower A-arms on and the uprights. And let's see, we'll hopefully get to the shocks today. We have some aftermarket shocks I bought. I bought these here off eBay. They were, I think, $35 for the set. Aluminum oil-filled shocks. Feel pretty nice. But they come with their own little post to install them with. So we'll get to that.
Hopefully,
yeah. Hopefully we get the... I'd like to get the wheels on today.
Yeah.
Once we get these arms on and everything, we'll get that done. So let's get started. This is the front of the car. That's the back of the car. And our first step 13 is where we're at. Is the front, or no, the rear lower arm. So we're going to put these lower arms here. And we have the Tamiya Racing Essentials kit. Already taken these out of the bags, so we're not going to use those just yet. So we're using those. So we need to put grease on these ends here, what it says right here.
Like that?
These will go either way. They will go this way, and that gives your, see, this is where your wheel mounts.
Yeah.
Or if you flip them over, watch where the wheel goes. See how that's kind of offset? It's set back that way. So if you flip them forward, your wheels go farther forward. But we're doing the standard wheelbase, 257. And you can make them shorter by doing the 251. That's for shorter bodies. So we're doing the longer one. So these need to be towards the back of the car. So if we flip this over, it'll make it easier to get those in there. You see that's upside down. That's towards the front of the car.
Yeah.
And that's towards the back. So we'll put them in there like that. So get your brush and your grease and grease up these 4 ends here, and we'll slide those in place.
Oh, the brush or this?
The brush.
No.
Or you can use that. That's fine. That's fine. Use a Q-tip. It's probably easier actually to use a Q-tip. And just smear some grease around those ends. Go to the back. Like so. There you go. Take a Q-tip. That's plenty good enough. As long as it's got a little grease on there, it doesn't need to be built up on there. If it's got too much, it'll collect dust.
Okay.
The other way around. Yeah, like that.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's the way. Alright, now get your plastic cover there. The small piece. The small piece right there. And that goes on, we're looking at the bottom of the car, that notch goes up, just like that.
Oh, like that, yeah. Alright.
Yeah. Like so.
Oh.
Oops, gotta lift that up for you.
Other one will go in. There we go.
Okay. And then we need an MA2, which is a 10mm screws. So we need one of these guys. And it goes in
There.
right there. Okay. I'll get it started for you. Let's see if you can turn this one. Oops.
Oh, it's magnetic, so.
Well.
If it wasn't magnetic.
There we go. There you go. You can tighten that one up.
At least I was doing good.
It's even hard for me. I used to do better that time.
At least I did a lot of it.
Okay. So that's it on the lower arms, on the rear. Now we need to put the rear bumper. So one of those pieces there.
That?
Yep.
Or are they both the same? Yeah.
And this is going to take 2 of these screws. And then 2 of those screws. So those 2 go in here, and those 2 go in here.
Yeah.
So, you see where it goes?
Yeah.
You see where it goes on here, the part?
I think.
I get your picture.
Yep.
Right down here like this.
But there.
Yeah. I put your short screws in the top. Oh wait, no wait. These are, I didn't pay much attention to the screws. Those are the flathead screws. We need 2 of these. I'm sorry. My bad. See that chamfered hole? See how the hole's got a chamfer?
Yeah.
It's kind of wedge shape. That's where you put flathead screws. Here, Mister, go ahead and put that one in. Let's see what that chamfer does.
Yeah.
Is when you tighten that screw down, it moves this part and makes it locate on that chamfer, so the part can't. It positions it basically. Okay. Look at all that stuff on the back of there. Starting to look like a car, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now we're ready to do the front ones. Same exact thing, just different arms. Okay, we need the arms first. And on the front ones, see which way the arms go? You see this pad here?
Yeah.
You see this is the front of the car, this way?
Yeah.
So those pads here go towards the front. They go towards this way.
Mm.
So put a little grease on there. And a little grease on this one. Okay. And then this one goes in here. And then your other plastic piece. I'll put this side on. And then grab your plastic piece and I'll hold these up here for you.
This one?
Yeah, no, that small one. Same,
Oh,
as we did on the back. Remember that tab goes up to the top.
Oh, yeah.
The other way around. Oh, you got it. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Wiggle it around and it'll fall in place. There you go. All right. So now we need one of those screws.
These?
Yep, right there. All the way up towards the front.
I can't. Hold on. I can't.
Here, let me see it. Let me see it.
Right, there you go.
There, you got it. Yeah. I'll start it because it's tricky because it's trying to pull this part. It's trying to pull this part that way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably be like 4 or 5 parts to this.
Yeah, 4 or 5. We still have to paint the body. That'll be another video all on its own. Probably 2 or 3 just to get you the body. So now we're ready for the uprights. We're going to do the front ones first. So we're already here. And we have the Yeah Racing universals. So, and we need the bearings. Let's get our bearings over here. So, this doesn't look like the drawing here because we're doing something different. Let's see.
Gotta get back in frame.
Oh.
A good frame. I didn't even notice the
There's the steering kit. There's the universals. Okay, see, you just put a bearing
Yeah.
on the universal shaft. So each one of these gets a bearing, like so. You know, put one on. We got 4 of them to do. Here, there's your bearings.
Now where?
On that shaft, just like this, right here.
Oh.
On this one. That one's already got one. Okay, I got them all. That's all of them. There you go. Okay, so now we need, these are the front uprights. Okay, and see your steering servo is back here.
Yeah.
And all your linkage for steering is back here on this side. And that's what connects to this. Right here. So that has to be towards the back. You can see by the drawing here. See that lug? You can't really see it in the picture because it's kind of back here. So now what we've got to have is where are they? This piece and this piece and this piece, they go underneath like so. Okay, you see it right here? That goes on the bottom. So this one goes on the bottom like that.
Yeah.
And then that goes in that hole right there where the ball fitting is you put in.
Right here?
Yep. Right down there like that. But we've got to put this in here.
Oh, bearing.
Okay. Put your bearing on there. Then this goes on here like so. Make sure that bearing goes in there all the way. Looks like it is. Okay. There we go. And then this goes down on here like that. Okay, and then we'll get another bearing out here, but we'll wait till we get the hex adapters on there because those always fall out. All right, so I'll do this side. Okay, we'll slide that in there. And that's down there. And this goes up here. And then on the top, see there's the arm that I just put on top there, right here. And then you get these covers that go on top there.
Right here?
They get flipped over.
Oh.
And it just goes down on top like so.
I got so much grease on my fingers that came back out.
Everything's slippery.
Yeah.
These up there for now. And then these take the machine screws.
Oh, wait, do they go in here? The screw?
Yeah, we'll put a screw in there.
And I see now when I move this, this thing moves.
Let's see. Okay, and this is going to take one of those. Let me make sure.
Oh, there are Allen screws. Good thing. Am I up here?
Wait a minute, it might be the longer one. This doesn't say which screws that you use. I guess we should have kept those screws separate. We will figure it out here. It might be the longer ones. And these are going to need to be Loctited. Yeah, I'd say it's probably the shorter ones. That's getting a lot of contact right there in the beginning. Okay, So not that screw. Oh yeah, you got the right screw. Okay, so we'll put a little bit of Loctite on these. There you go, that's good. Yeah, you got it.
And I think you put like a little something right in here.
Yes, the little pins go in there.
Yeah, so it would lock this up.
We'll go ahead and take these out. Oh, goodness. Doesn't go in there with those. No mistake in those, is there?
Just keep them separate. Oh, these are pins.
Yeah.
Better not be hard like the monster truck. Oh.
There we go. Now that will come up. And let's see. Now we need to put a screw in the bottom. And the bottom we've got a spacer that goes on there. So we're going to be putting, and where is that? A10. That's B. There they are. Let's see, we'll flip this over. Try to hold everything from falling apart. There we go. Now we put a screw through the washer and put that on there with a little Loctite.
Loctite?
Where's your screw?
I don't have a screw.
It's right here.
Oh.
Okay. I need to see the side of it, not the face of it. Turn it down. There we go. I need to get it on the threads. Well, come out.
Got push on it. Yeah,
I did. Oops.
Nope, that was a little too much, right?
Yeah, you get a paper towel here.
Yeah.
Just wipe that off a little bit. Just dab it on there. There you go. Okay.
One side has a
You got the washer on there? Put the washer on there.
Right here?
Yeah. Put that on your screw.
Doesn't matter which way?
Nope. That's okay. Grease and Loctite and everything else on your fingers. You're going to go home to mommy looking like a mechanic.
I built too many RC cars.
Put that in here.
Good. Oh.
Here. Let me get it started for you. That's the hardest part.
I shake a lot, so.
Okay, there you go.
Is it? There you go.
No, not super tight. That's good.
Did it be super tight?
No, we got Loctite on there. It just needs to. You don't have to over tighten it because the Loctite's going to keep the screw from coming back out. You just take them down till they're pretty tight. Not as tight as you do the plastic screws. Of course, they're tight because they're just hard to screw into that plastic. Look, there's the front all done.
Ah, it looks good now.
Yeah, looks starting to look like a car. Okay, and we do the same thing back here, except these are different, so it's not the same thing. And we're probably going to have to go back and change these screws out because I think I put it. We'll figure it out once we get going. Okay. Now on the rear We've got we put the snap ring on these pins. Why is it not on there now? There's 1, 2, 3. I don't remember taking it back on. Okay. This comes with these pins, but it does not show. It does not show these pins going in there. It shows screws going in there, isn't it? Something. Oh, I guess if you're using the stock stuff and just bought these, I guess is what the instructions are for. It'd be nice if they send you instructions for this set, not improper instructions for the individual parts when you're using them with this set, because that's kind of crazy. Okay. Those are different color anodize. A little bit. Not by much. Okay, and these go in here like so. And we've got to put these. Where's the regular pliers? Were we using those on the truck? I'll use these. Okay, you see where these goes? Mm-hmm. It'll groove. Wow. That's gonna fall out. So what we do, that's too loose. It slides on there way too easily. So I'm going to put them in the pliers. Try to. And try to smash that down a little bit. Actually, I need 2 pair of pliers. Let's try it this way. There we go. Okay, let's see if I can get this on here now. That's better. Now that's not going to come off. See, it can't come off there now. I hope the rest of them aren't like that. It's going to be a pain in the butt. So what we do, let's stand this up, make it easier. Can you hold the car for me right there? Hold it from falling over. Okay. Let's try it this way. See if that helps.
Oh. It looks like a car already. Like starting to look like a real car.
Yeah. I need to go find. Oh my.
What?
That's not even close to being snug on that pin. Not even close.
I knew it.
Yeah, Racing, what are you doing? Sending us E-clips that are like way too big.
What if you just break it? That'd be bad.
Oh, jeez. I just pulled that off with my fingers. Put an E-clip on there, pulled it off with my fingers. That's -1 star for, yeah, racing. And what I do is I get the plier behind it, and then I tilt the pliers forward until it grabs the E-clip.
Until it does that.
And I just pulled it up with my fingers again. That thing is really big. At this point, I'm not even sure if it's the right clip.
I don't think the E-clip is bigger than the car though. Get it?
Yeah.
Because you said it was really big.
And I'm just watching it, and I'm trying to close it up without
Snapping it.
This is really going to suck if I have to go order more clips. There we go. Oops. See, that's why it's nice to have these soft gel pliers.
So you didn't crack
Doesn't
scratch
mar
anything?
Yeah, it doesn't mar anything up. Well, I'm assuming, yeah, those are just as bad. I can tell already just by looking at them. I'm probably going to be able to put this one on by blowing on it. Yeah, it just falls on there. What a joke. I hope Yeah Racing sees this.
Well, maybe not, because we're not like really famous yet.
Well, no.
Probably in the future though.
You never know. That's why I said I hope. Oh my God. The problem is,
Oh.
my God. These E-clips are made out of soft metal, and they're not supposed to be. There it is. It's right there. Okay, so the number 2 is going to be, we're looking at the bottom of the car, so the number 2 will be on there upside down. You gonna try to put this one in?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll help you hold it. You gotta get it through. There you go. Let's show it the rest of the way. There we go. Okay, you got it. Now, you may have to hold me. Help me with this one. I'm not even going to attempt to put this one on until I crush it a little bit. These E-clips are made out of a really soft metal, whatever they are. Just it's like mild steel. They've definitely not been hardened. Okay.
It's hard to put on, it's hard to take off.
Okay. All right. Wow, what an endeavor. Okay, so these are still the plastic arms. So on this, we're going to be using the regular Let's see. Where are the screws called out for these? MB5. Yeah, see it? The B represents bag 5 or bag B.
Yeah. Oh, we're on bag B.
Yeah, moved on to a new bag. Ain't that something?
Yep.
2 videos in, we finally got to the second bag of parts. And that's these screws here.
That's probably our highest score.
And these, look at all the screws we still got.
Yeah.
And we're opening up another bag.
Well, let us know if you're like a YouTuber and you got to bag B in one video.
We do have a bunch of hop-up parts on here, so that's where a lot of these screws have come from. So, use this box for that. Do this next here. Okay. So this on the rear arms requires the long ones, and that is these right here. See that screw?
Oh.
So it requires 2 of those, and those go, you see where they go? This arm goes in that slot. You see it right there? Okay. So it's wanting you to put a little grease around that screw. So just put a little grease around this, on both of those.
Around this?
Yeah.
Like all the way around it?
All the way around, all over. And then it goes right through there.
There you go.
Right here. Wiggle it around a little bit until it falls in. Okay.
I just got it screwed in.
Yeah, the screws in. Do that one.
I didn't even see it. Q-tip so dirty.
It's getting the dirt off the screw.
Yeah, I might get a new one. That one's
Yeah, I'll get up there and get you another one.
too dirty.
Oops.
We could use 2 sides now.
And you don't want to, if you tighten these up too tight, this won't move. Because it'll pinch, these plastic parts will pinch this. So if you tighten that up too much. Well, actually it won't. Because the threads are here. You want to tighten that one up?
Yeah. Oh.
Need me to move my hand out of your way so you can see what you're doing?
There we go.
You can put one hand down there and then hold the other end like this. Hold it like this.
Yeah.
And spin it like this. If you can. Use your right hand because you're right-handed. Your right hand goes here.
Oh, yeah. I'm right-handed.
Put your hand over the end of it. I'll push you and you turn.
Alright.
Okay. That's good. Alright, look at that. It's a car. Almost.
Almost.
It looks like a car that's been sitting in a back alley somewhere. Someone stole the wheels off of it.
Yeah.
Ah, you know what we forgot?
Yeah, I was about to say that.
But something was missing.
Gotta take it back out.
We just got to take this one out.
Yeah.
I hope. I'll get it in there one way or another. I just saw that. It's like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, maybe we don't have those. We don't need those, but I was about to say. I looked down, I was like, oh wait. Those are for the tires.
Yeah, we can get those in there easy enough.
Yeah. Take this part and I could just oh wait.
Yeah. You gotta put the axle. This is the dog bone.
Yeah.
And that's the axle.
Yeah.
But you gotta put the axle through the hub first. So put that in through here with the bearing on it. Okay, and then you gotta wiggle it around to get that bearing to fall in. There you got it.
Drop that right in there. If I could just.
There you go. Just like that. You got her. Good job. Yeah, you want to put that in there?
Yep.
You gotta wiggle this around.
Oh, yeah.
You'd have 3 hands to do this stuff sometimes. Okay. Now it'll go.
No.
we was building a front wheel drive, wasn't we?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's the next step? Shocks?
Shocks? Probably.
Shocks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And I've had to do a little customizing because of these shocks I bought.
That wish was really.
This isn't threaded for some reason.
That wish really came true.
Yeah. And so those just slide on. So, and I don't have any lock nuts, but I'm going to put some Loctite on here when we get the shocks going on there, and then just put a regular nut until I can get some lock nuts to get on there. But I really wish these were, well, they actually, they are threaded. They're threaded too big, and you would never get the next size screw through that hole. They listed these, they was for the TT-02, but obviously not. Okay, so now we don't have to worry about assembling the shocks, but it's going in the top hole.
Yep.
You see its top hole, and then I've already looked, and this one goes in the second hole to be in the standard location, I believe.
We put the shocks on, just one shock, already looks like a car.
Yeah.
You know, for me, it felt like it
There we
stopped.
go. Oh,
But
what are the odds? I grabbed the one shock that I was going to fill with oil on camera. Okay, so we can do this just right here. So what we do, I've already done the other 3, and I was going to do this one on camera. There's lots of different methods for filling the shocks. I'm just putting 30 weight in all the shocks right here just to see where I need to go before getting too crazy and trying to figure out how this car handles. So I just fill it till it's close to the top.
Yep.
And you'll get air bubbles in there. And you see the little hole in that piston? See that the white part in there?
yeah.
That's the piston. Do you see the little hole in it?
Yeah.
See the little hole through it?
Yeah.
See where the oil's getting sucked in?
Oh, now I see it.
Yeah. See there? Now it's pulling the air. There's air underneath that piston.
It looks like
Okay.
there's no
So when you press the shock down slowly and you let it back up,
Air bubbles.
it's pushing all the air out of
Yeah,
there and
it's
sucking
pushing-
the oil in.
Yeah, it's pushing air bubbles in there, and then
Yeah. So you just keep doing that till you get all the air bubbles out of there. See the air come out? See it? Okay. And then you let those bubbles pop, because if you go back down, it's just going to suck those air bubbles right back down the bottom. So you just wait a second for those bubbles to pop.
it looks like there's no oil in there.
Okay. And just keep doing that till you don't see any more air bubbles come out. And the hole's right here. I can't even see it, but I can see the air bubbles popping out right here. So what I do is I tilt the shock a little bit towards, so the air bubbles run up that, the air bubbles are trapped underneath that piston. So if you tilt the shock, the air bubbles will run this way and go to that hole. All right, see there's some more come out. We'll add another couple drops of oil.
Why?
All right.
How many times do you gotta do it?
I'm done.
Nope.
Just gotta top it off. Where did the shock cap go? Are you sitting on it? Oh, there it is, underneath my hand. Okay. And you just screw this back down. See, it's just like a real car. They have fluid in their shocks.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you're driving one of those low riders and they got the air ride suspension.
Yeah. Where do you like need oil in there?
I'll adjust this. Right now I'm turning the spring and raising the spring out.
You hear me?
Raising them all the way up. What's that?
Why do you need oil in there?
Because otherwise see, without the spring on here, that shock shaft here would just slide in and out.
Yeah.
And what that does, having the oil in there, it makes it harder for that piston to go through the shock. It dampens it. It makes it a softer. So that's why when you hit bumps, it's a softer ride. Without the oil in there, your car would just bounce because there's nothing dampening that shock. When you hit a bump, your car would just bounce down the road. But when you have the oil in there, it smooths everything out. So now, we've got this going right here. Let's get this shock out of the way. Put that to there. And then that slides on there. Screw comes through. We'll put a little Loctite on there.
Got it on the
A little Loctite on everything.
So Loctite is just pretty much black. It's like it's liquid. For a minute, it turns to a solid.
It turns to plastic. It basically just kind of hardens up into a plastic type stuff.
So it's like a one-time black, pretty much.
Black.
Black.
What's that?
The slime.
Oh.
Yeah.
You were telling me about that.
Like it was a liquid, and for a minute, for a little minute, it's like it turns to a solid.
Look, I finally used my Tamiya nut driver.
Yeah.
And there we go. Look.
Why does it make that noise though?
That's just you're hearing the oil squirting back and forth through that shock.
Yeah.
Now we do the same thing here, but this one's already been done. So all we got to do is put this on. Right, look at that.
You got Loctite on the screw. I could see it. Right there. It's a little dot.
Oh. Yeah.
Tiny dot. No, you can not see that on camera.
Alright, a little Loctite on these screws.
I was just looking around the screw and then I found Loctite on the screw.
Okay. Same thing on this side. Plenty tight enough. All right. And these go in this hole. Right. Okay.
I almost put it down here. It'd be really hard to get it out.
They're a little firm, aren't they?
Yeah, because they just put in.
Yeah. I don't think they're too bad. You might find some different springs to put on here. That one's squeaky. You asked what that noise was. I thought it was just air. No. We'll worry about that when we change the oil out, because we'll probably eventually change the oil to something different.
If you know what that was, probably leave the comment down below.
Alright. That's the end of this video.
Yep.
Next up, we'll put finally get the wheels on there that Braden's so desperate to get on there. And this is what we're going to be putting on there.
Except different tires.
Yeah. And we might use those tires on here, I don't know.
Probably, but we got some like really good tires.
Yeah.
Or like show them on the camera, probably. I don't know if they saw it, but.
These are for the NSX.
Oh.
Street tires.
Yeah.
But these are slicks. But they're still rubber.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. We'll probably use those. But these are going to the NSX.
I like those tires away.
You're not going to see them? Okay.
Well.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe, hit the bell.
And come back next time for
build
part 4.
Part 4,
Yeah.
and we might be able to get the tires on.
Oh, we'll get the tires on next time. This car's about done. All we got to do is servo, ESC, hubs, wheels, bumper.
Yeah, all of that.
And then paint the body. And this is all the easy stuff.
And probably once we get this done, we might make another video about a car or something about something else. Or probably the other unboxing car.
Yeah, our next video, we're going to be putting the racing steering set on here. Mounts right here. That's what connects all this together.
But yeah, thanks for watching. Hit the bell.
All right.
Subscribe and hit the bell.
Bye.
Yeah, not bye yet. If you like it,
Give it a thumbs up.
Thumbs up. You put a thumbs up on mine's small. There you go. That's a big thumbs up.
Give a big thumbs up. All right. Bye.
Bye.